What's going on, guys? Everyone who's in the chat suddenly, I wasn't paying attention. Staying off the grid knows the music when he hears it. Yeah, it is a good movie. It's one of my favorite movies as a kid, for sure. Yeah, drop a like, everyone. Matthew Weldon says, right? How's it going, everybody? Bujiliu? Sorry, I wish I could. You wish you had more time to draw. I'm obviously being, like, silly about that. I don't really mean that. Only nerds, only dorks draw comics. Hello, Judy. Mike, what's up? Yeah, this is the other half of the thing I was working on yesterday. They'll join up like this. I mean, I still obviously haven't finished this one, but I wanted to finish up the blue pencil on this before, I got some more tightening up to do before I busted out the light box on this end. Plus, I was able to get some more reference for my brother's characters here so I can draw them correctly, rather than I just start making them up and he gets pissed. Judy, you're that girl, you're strong. You're saying that you're this girl here, because she is the powerhouse of the group. She's got big muscles and shit. You're 9? Well, I'm sure you'll grow up to be just as strong. I believe it. My youngest son, he just turned 10, so basically the same age. And he likes to remind me that he's very strong too. for little kids over here. Hey Jim, what's up? Ready, what's up? Panda, what's up? Yeah, I'm working on my brother's thing here. He says he doesn't think he can fit a double-page spread in his book. I'm like, well, I'm drawing it, and this is what you're getting, so. You can figure it out. Yeah, this is one of my favorite soundtracks. We were talking about it briefly earlier. K. Ojo, greetings from Raleigh, North Carolina. Ready? How do you learn to render and spot blacks like a black suit on Black Panther, Catwoman? Honestly, it's just looking at real images of how it looks in real life, and then looking at how other artists do it, and then just practice. There's nothing I can say beyond look at real life and then try to do it and just figure it out. It's kind of just that basic, really. It's not easy. I have yet to really nail it in a way that I like. Mauricio wants to do some Extreme Studios fan art, and it's my fault. I will take that blame for sure. That's what you get for watching my silly stuff. Eventually you're like, you know what? It seems kind of fun. Fatal J, yeah, Battle Beast is awesome. I think it's just a limited series. I don't think Otley's coming back to do a full-time series like without end. I'm pretty sure it's just a limited series, but that's also partly a guess. KO Joe, you couldn't agree with me more regarding Wolverine Origins? Yeah, it's just I made my feelings pretty clear on how much I did not like that whole damn book. Yeah, we know what happens to him in the book. Spoilers, Fatal J. Spoilers. I'm just kidding. You spoil the shit out of it. Reddy's not there. Battle Beast becomes a pacifist on a planet herding, kneading dough and herding goats. That's where he ends up. He has a complete change of character. And if you believe that, it was a joke, Reddy. Yeah, that's the thing I think that made Invincible most popular is that it took the superhero concept and gave you things you're familiar with, but then Kirkman takes and spins them off and does different things because it's not a corporate character that, it's not like there's only so many things you can do with Superman. But when you own a character like Invincible, you can do whatever you want. And that's what made it interesting as a new superhero comic to me. Because I'm like, I just did not know what they were going to do. It was constantly a state of, oh my God, where are they going to go with this now? Yeah, I think you're right there, Reddy. Bright modern. Well, it on the surface it looked like bright modern stuff. Visually it looked like that, but it was a very dark series. Like there was a lot of violence and destruction and kind of real world consequences and stuff, which is good. Well, dark, I guess you'd have to define what you mean by dark. It's violent, but people die and there's horrific consequences. It's not like you're reading, an old issue of Avengers where everyone's going to probably make it out alive. I get what you're saying. Like, The Boys is dark, but that's like shock value humor or storytelling. I get your point. I do agree with your point. It's kind of a difference in what we mean by dark. There's character things that happen in that Invincible series, especially as you go on, where you're like, well, you never saw that in an issue of X-Men. Nerds! Mr. Green, if you're asking if this is a new project, I mean, I've been working on this since like last December. So, you know, I guess it depends on what you mean by new. Well, yeah, all right, sorry. Let me edit myself there, Mr. Green. I forget that I'm not drawing my regular comic project. I keep forgetting that I'm doing something on a random side tangent. So forgive me. I misspoke. This is just a one-off for my brother. I forget what the hell I'm even doing these days anymore. Comics are for dorks and nerds. Real alpha males make graphic novels. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Green. I am doing still the Liefeld parody sequel. That is the project. I'm just, like I was saying, I'm so used to just drawing that all the time, I forget that I'm doing this just a little detour for a minute, just for my own kind of amusement, and my brother asked me to do this for him, so... Sheldon, are you asking about the drawing I'm doing or the comic project I'm doing? Ready? Absolutely not. No abstract stuff for me. I don't give a shit about any of that. I just do illustrative stuff, you know, I'll pencil. It's not always comic stuff, but I just like to draw with pencil and ink. I've farted around with watercolors and stuff like that, but that's kind of it. I've never tried screenwriting. I am a comic artist, not a movie writer. Sheldon, it depends on how well a crowdfunder does.
And when you feed your dog nature's recipes, you fuel the lab with our 40-year history of nutrient-rich recipes with natural ingredients like chicken, sweet potato.
Panda, I've never actually thought about that. I figure people get shit printed all over the place. I mean, I guess we'll find out, right? I'll be pretty pissed if some place is like, nope, can't do that. But there's got to be some place that'd be willing to do it. But yeah, Sheldon, it depends on how well. It depends on how well, if I do a crowdfunder and how well it does. If it goes well and people like it, and for some reason demand to see more, well, if it becomes a thing that people want to see and it can make me some money, not that I do this for money, but for God's sakes, it'd be nice to be able to help make a living off it. Then I've got ideas for more, but we'll see. Yeah, money, what's that, right? For real. Like, I'm not expecting to make a living off this shit, but I certainly wouldn't mind. Of course, it'd be so hard to get, like, enough traction on my own to be able to quit my regular job and give up almost 20 years, put in the time and the effort and the pay that I make, up to and including health insurance and stuff like that. I would have to be doing so over the top well to give up my regular job. 5 weeks of vacation and shit. So I don't anticipate that happening in the slightest. But if I can do it on the side and make a nice little side gig income, then hey, we're all the happier. Yeah, independent comic scene. I mean, there's a ton of people out there. So yeah, how do you get seen? This was not my goal, but the YouTube channel is how I'm getting seen. I just started the channel just for something fun to do, and it's worked out for some fucking reason. So it's given me the opportunity to have my stuff be seen, and therefore hopefully give me a little bit of a leg up to get my stuff out there and maybe have a chance to make something. But yeah, I didn't start the YouTube channel thinking that would ever happen. I'm like, there's no way. Who the fuck would want to watch my dumb ass? What group of chuckleheads would watch me? Here we are. Sheldon, I think you're like, I might be reading too much into Rob's vague insinuations, but I think he's calling us the chuckleheads. It's kind of like that Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, where they're talking with Ben Affleck, and he's like, a Jay and Silent Bob movie? Who would pay to watch that? And then all three of the actors just turn and look at the camera. I laughed out loud hard in the theater at that one. But I use the term chucklehead with respect. Mr. Dave Brewer, how are you doing, man? Well, it's nice to know that there's potentially at least one, one backer on a crowdfunder. I think it's probably safe to say there's a couple of people that I know most likely will definitely back it. It's just a matter of will a crowdfunder have the opportunity to get seen by enough people to be able to push it into the realm of success like I'm hoping. This is why I'm trying to, build the audience on my channel enough to have enough people want to check it out. Mr. Dave Brewer is one badass artist. Panda, there you go. $10 funded. Now let's see how far we can go. Can we hit that $3 million mark like that Transformer one recently? I don't know anything about your boy Zach. I don't really give a shit. I didn't like him the one time I watched his channel, so I just avoid that guy altogether. I don't give a shit. Yeah, Dan, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I don't know. I kind of think that you're good enough at what you do. I think anything you come up with is probably going to be brilliant anyway. And Dan, didn't you get copies of that book that you were printing up? I need to get one of those from you. I gotta get a copy of that in hand, man. All right, Sheldon. I won't lightbox anything without you. Dan, a malt liquor corn syrup drink. Hell yeah, there you go. All right. See, I knew you'd come up with something brilliant. Panda, that woman I'm drawing has a sexy torso. Well, if there's one thing I like drawing, it's hot girls with sexy torsos. And backs, and butts, and thighs. And booties. And boobies.
Raise the bar when it comes to taste with Kodiak's chewy granola bars, packed with protein and whole grain.
Excuse me. Rob, do I remember any comic book ads that I hated or loved? Oh my god. Yeah, you got me thinking. Especially if there's something I hated. I don't know. I never thought of it in terms like that. Jesus. I don't really have any ads committed to my mind that I can recall. Yeah, comic ads though. I don't know. I know that's not a great answer, but I'm just like I can't think of anything off the top. I'd have to give it some thought. Panda, that strikes back some memories for me. That Sarah Michelle Gellar got milk. I remember that. I do remember that. That's hilarious. Good poll, man. I wasn't watching Buffy when that shit was going on. I didn't get into that until it was into its like fourth season or some shit. And I never did go back and rewatch the earlier seasons. I just watched it from there on and ended up really liking it. And then Angel as well. But yeah. I remember in the 2000s in Marvel Comics, you'd flip open the comic book, and like the first page after the inside front cover was a giant double page ad for like a Honda Civic. Anybody remember that shit? Double page ad for a fucking Honda Civic right at the beginning of the book. I'm pretty sure I got the car right, the type of car right, but I know Marvel was hurting for cash, and so they're like, "Well, if anybody will pay us anything, please." We just need an influx of cash to keep the lights on. What year? I mean, I just want to say it was in the early 2000s. Like, you got the cover to the comic, you flip it open, there's the inside front cover, maybe a single page, and then you flip that over, boom, double page spread of like, I'm sure it's a fantastic middle of the road car, but it's like the most bland thing. And what kid reading comics at the time is like, you know what? I'm glad there's a Honda Civic ad right here, because I need one. And now I'm going to go get one. I've discovered I hate drawing fucking guns. I hate it. I like firearms. I like it all. I own a couple. I hate fucking drawing them. I don't think I ever saw any Jurassic Park comics. I would have avoided those 100%, because why the fuck? I love the first movie. I like movies about dinosaurs from Steven Spielberg, but why the hell would I want a comic about dinosaurs chasing generic people here around? J Blue, proud dork here, right? Yeah, let's draw a couple of pipes. Or in some cases, just one pipe.
Today, in the pet market, we'll be having Kizzy Cat, foreign carnivore, grain-free, non...
Put on a movie or something in the background. I'm sick of commercials from YouTube and it's stopping me to pause or stop the commercials and get sick of it. So hell yeah.
Stay here while Mom picks up 3 cheesecake. Be good now. Alright, don't you fucking move, you little shit machine. You'll know instead of trying to score.
What the hell? Excuse me, who's watching these babies?
The fat one's watching the little one?
Oh, nice parent. Leave him out here like that and see what happens.
Yo, fuck you, you fucking square!
Keep on talking.
Hear that fucking guy told me I fucking babied you? You're a fucker, man. What do you fucking think you just want fucking something out of you? Stand for a fucking store, right? Fuck.
Motherfucker, no choice, no. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, snoring, smoking weed, doing coke,
Drinking beers, rolling fatties, smoking the blunt. Who smoked the blunts? Who smoked the blunts?
rolling blunts and smoking. Let me get a nickel back. $15,
Bucks, little man, put that shit in my hand.
Eat that money.
Doesn't flow, you owe me, oh.
My jungle love, yeah. Oh, Rio. I think I wanna know you.
Know ya.
Guess what? You ain't singing. You don't know jungle love? That shit is the mad note. Written by God herself and hands down to the greatest band in the world. The motherfucking time.
You guys not the latest movie?
Yeah, Purple Rain.
That shit was so gay. 80s style.
Don't you ever.
Hey, never say no one word about the time. Me and South, I'm on a whole fucking lifestyle more schedule. I'm a smooth kid
Who loves the pussy?
Here's my black medicine. What?
What I tell you two about dealing in front of the store? But drop the kid and peddle your wares someplace else, bird boy. And for the record, the time sucked ass.
So you guys want to hear some fucked up about him and that quick stop boy?
Were you even supposed to be here today?
Don't get me started.
Hey, can't we do something about those 2 stoners hanging around outside the store all the time?
Why? What'd they do now?
I'm trying to watch Clash of the Titans, and all I can hear is those 2 screaming about Morris Day at the top of their lungs.
I thought the fat one didn't really talk that much.
What am I, producing an Amy biography about him?
2 packs of rap. Yo, how was the service?
What service?
The one at the Unitarian Church last week, and you two got married to each other?
What the hell are you talking about?
Jay said you guys had a Star Wars theme wedding, I did not dress like stormtroopers. And he says you're the bitch and you're the butch.
I'm the bitch.
I'm the bitch?
Yeah, that's the way I see it.
That's
Will you
how I
shut
see
up?
it.
Honeymoon's over.
Oh, that does it. I am gonna do something about these 2 stoner bucks I should have done a long time ago.
Wow! the fuck, sir? Because what we do?
Gotta afford two guys hanging around outside the store selling pot.
I don't smoke pot, yo.
Pot, huh? What do you use this for?
What? I have a wiping problem. I stick this little piece of paper with my brother, and bam, no shit stains well. What, you don't believe me? Let me show you. Check this shit out. Spread my cheeks so you can see the fucking steak nuggets.
Hold your fucking pants, sir. Now!
Jesus Christ.
Go down on the stage.
I made my roommate watch all the Jay and Silent Bob Clerks movies, and by the end she was kind of on board, but it took a minute.
Ain't that about a bitch?
They're gonna abide by the court's ruling and gonna go
She's like, all right, they're kind of funny. It started out kind of stupid, but I'm like, all right. I was going to make you move out, but...
I guess if you guys really wanted to hang out in front of a convenience store, you could just buy your own now. What, with all that money you guys made?
Hell yeah, bitch. Wait a sec, what money?
The money from the Blunt Man and Chronic movie? Oh my god, don't tell me you have no idea there's a movie being made of the comic you two were the basis for? Here's the proof. Alright? And this is your finger.
Ranking the... are you talking about all the Kevin Smith, like, Clerk movies with Jay and Silent Bob as well?
You see, kids, if you read Wizard, you'd know that it's the top story this month. Check it out.
When the fuck did this happen?
Well, after X-Men hit at the box office, all the studios started buying up every comic property they could get their dirty little hands on. Miramax, pushing one Aaron Chronic.
Honestly, I like this one, the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I remember at the theater, I was just having the greatest time. Me and my friends that were there, we were just laughing our asses off. But in terms of which movie I like the best, it's Dogma. It's the one that feels most like a real movie from Kevin Smith. Like, he had something to say, and it was pretty dramatic and had some thoughts in it while still having the humor. So Dogma's my favorite. But in terms of just funny and fun, this stupid adventure that these clowns are on. And then of course Chasing Amy, that's a close second because obviously the main characters are comic artists. I wish they would have focused more on the comic artist element, but you can't really make a movie like that. But to me, I was like, look at these guys sitting at a table, drawing comics, penciling, inking, going to conventions. Like, I get this. I know what this is. But Chasing Amy was a great movie.
Why the fuck would you do a thing like that?
Why in God's name? I want to break characters whose central preoccupation is weed and dick and fart jokes. I mean, you gotta grow, man. You ever want anything more for yourself?
The Clerk sequels are actually good. The third one they just put out a couple years ago, it's a good wrap up to everything. It was really well made.
Landlord, when the fuck can your servant ditch this foul-mouthed little chucklehead to whom I am a constant victim of his folly, so much so that it prevents him from ever getting to kiss a girl? Fuck! When, Lord, when? When's gonna be my time?
When, Lord, when? When gonna be my time?
I'm the chucklehead. You're the fucking dumbass who gave your comic away. Now you don't get no fucking movie check neither.
Well, you're right. I wish I held on to a little piece of that thing, because the buzz is any indicator. That movie's gonna miss a huge bang.
What buzz?
The internet.
What the fuck is the internet?
The internet is a communications tool used the world over where people can come together to bitch about movies and share pornography with one another. Here's what we're looking for: moviepoopshoot.com.
Poop shoot. Yeah.
This is a site populated by militant movie buffs. Sad, pathetic little bastards living in their parents' basement, downloading scripts and what they think is inside information about movies and actors they claim to despise yet can't stop discussing. Okay, this is about Blunt Man and Chronic right here. Inside sources tell me Miramax is starting production this Friday on their adaptation of underground comic fave Blunt Man and Chronic.
How the shit does the same as fucking playing us in the movie?
No, but it's Miramax, so I'm sure it'll be Ben Affleck. And
Black Rage guy in Chasing Amy's hilarious.
you know, it's kids from Good Will Hunting.
He's like, what's a Nubian? Bitch, you almost made me laugh.
Word, bitch. Fans like a motherfucker.
Alright.
I'll trace a line around your dead fucking body.
Read the news, you can chime in with their 2 cents. For example, we got a guy here with the chick magnet net handle Wampa1 opining on what he thinks about Bluntman and Chronic. He says, Bluntman and Chronic and their stupid alter egos, Jay and Silent Bob, only work in small doses, if at all. They don't deserve their own movie. He's got one.
Fuck him. What's the next one say?
This is entitled Fuck Them Up Their Stupid Asses. Bluntman and
Fuck
Chronic
them
is
up
the
their
worst
stupid
comic I've ever
asses.
read. Jay and Silent Bob are stupid characters. A couple of stoners who spout dumbass catchphrases like the third-rate Cheech and Chong or Bill and Ted. Fuck Jay and Silent Bob.
Fuck them up their stupid asses.
Who the fuck said that shit?
He calls himself Magnolia Fan. Alright, here, check this out. Jay and Silent Bob are one-note jokes that only stoners laugh at. They're fucking clown shoes.
Clown shoes.
If they were real, I'd beat the shit out of them for being so stupid. I, for one, will be boycotting this movie. Who's with me? Then there's like 50 more posts of people who are joining Spartacus here's boycott. Let it go, man. We're not talking about you guys. We're talking about Bluntman and Chronic.
They said Jay and Silent Bob. They used our real names. It doesn't matter if there's a comic book version instead of a real version, because no one knows we're real in real life.
Really?
And all these people reading that shit think the real Jay and Silent Bob are a couple jerk-offs because all these dickheads are writing about the comic book Jay and Silent Bob. You know, maybe one night me and Lunchbox are out, we're macking some chick and shit, she's like, oh, I'm gonna suck you guys' dicks off. And she's like, what's your name? And I'm like, Jay and Silent Bob, recognize. She's like, oh, I read on the internet that fucking, these guys are a couple of little fucking jerk-offs. And then she goes and sucks 2 other guys' dicks off instead. Well, fuck that. We gotta put a stop to these fucking hateful sons of bitches before they ruin our good names.
First of all, I don't know how good your names are. Second of all, there's not much you can do about it.
Corey Sims.
The internet has given everyone
It's the Jay and Silent Bob movie.
America, it's just you guys worse than bitch about movies. If this was a Bluntman and Chronic movie, net nerds are gonna have something negative to say about it.
Well, wait a second. If there wasn't a Bluntman and Chronic movie, then those fuckers wouldn't be saying shit about Jay and Silent Bob, right?
They're not saying anything about you now, okay? They're talking about fictional characters. Fictional characters. Am I getting through to you at all?
So all we gotta do is go stop the fucking movie from getting made.
Yeah, and forego the hundreds of thousands of dollars that you two would be entitled to in the process. What are you, fucking retarded? I don't think I'm alone in the world, and imagine this like maybe the worst idea since Rio shooting first. Jay and Silent Bob movie? Ooh, pay to see that. But, it appears inevitable, I recommend that you guys go hunt Banky down and get your motherfucking movie check. As you so succinctly put it, because that's what's important, man.
No, Holden McNeil. The important thing here is a fucking bunch of motherfuckers we don't even know calling us assholes on the internet to teenagers and guys who can't even get laid. Putting a stop to that is the most important thing we could ever do. So when's this movie getting made?
They start this Friday.
So today's Tuesday. That gives us...
Chicks reading about you and your homie on the internet and then going to blow 2 other guys. I hate when that happens, right? It's happened so many
3
times.
days to stop that fucking stupid movie from getting made. Come on, Silent Bob. Going to Hollywood.
Going to Hollywood.
When they start charging for the bus. Didn't we used to ride that shit to school every morning for free? This sucks balls, man. How come we ain't getting no rides? Because you're doing it all wrong. You gotta give the driver a little incentive. Like how? Like this. Yeah, but what happens when they pick you up and you don't make with the head? Don't they kick your ass? Sure, you don't make with the head.
We'll give head for a ride.
Yeah. Hey, if they'll get me a couple 100 miles across the country, I'll take a shot in the mouth. Yeah, but we ain't getting. Don't be so suburban. It's the new millennium. Gay, straight, it's all the same now. There are no more lines.
Well, there's a line, and on this side of it, we ain't gay.
Hey, all the hitches through this. Why do you think people pick us up? To get a ride, it's expected. I don't care who the driver is. The first rule in the book.
What book?
The unwritten book of the road. Follow the rules of the book, and you get where you're going in no time. Excuse me.
The unwritten rules of the road. And then Princess Leia shows up and picks them all up.
Why does it want to come sit next to me? Where are you boys from? New Jersey. We're well on our way to Hollywood. Hollywood, huh? That's a long ways away. Yeah, thank God you picked us up. Do unto others. That's what the book says. Wait a sec, you follow the book too? I live my life by it. You? Of course. So, you live by the book too? Well, you picked us up, didn't you? I got it. That's good to hear. But it's a lot easier to say that you live by the book than to actually do it. Can you do it? All right. I can't believe this shit. 5 hours and not a single ride. Every day people reach to Hollywood to stop studios for making films about them. But when you and me try, it's like we're trapped in a fucking cartoon.
Now we can finally solve the mystery of the hitchhiking ghouls. Pull up their masks and let's see who they really are.
I don't think they are masked. And I don't think that they're hitchhiking girls either. Ghouls, you fucking moron, not girls. I wish they were hitchhiking girls. Sexy hitchhiking girls.
Let's kick them out. We've got a mystery to solve.
The whole mystery here is why we think our cues were a dick in a neckerchief.
Keep it up, Nick. I'll beat you to the fucking dog.
You can't say girls, it's fighting!
Yo!
These guys need to turn those frowns upside down.
Doobie Snacks.
Just a thing for that. We call it Doobie Snacks.
Great. What do we do with them now?
Let's cut out their teeth, sell the black market, eating seedy hotel bathtub ride.
Fuck, man, I had a horrible dream. Yo, man, I'm hungry. Where can we get some breakfast? Oh, check that shit out, man. The internet. Let's see if those pucks wrote something new about us in that stupid ass flick. based on James, Silent Bob are gonna lick balls because they both, in fact, lick balls.
Lick balls.
That's how we look something back. Type this shit down. All you motherfuckers are gonna pay. You are the ones who are the ball lickers. We're gonna fuck your mothers while you watch and cry like little whiny bitches. Once we get to Hollywood and find those Miramax fucks who's making the movie, we're gonna make them eat our shit. Then shit out our shit, and eat their shit that's made up of our shit that we made them eat. And then all you motherfuckers are next. Love, James, Silent Bob.
Love, James, Silent Bob.
Fucks. Now we can either have a movie muffin, then get back on the road, go to Hollywood, stop those fucks from making that movie. No more Harry Bush nuns, no more dogs. We keep our eye on the prize.
We all wanna watch the part where the hot girls get out of the van, right? Oh, Shannon Elizabeth. Yeah, he mutes his dong with the cup. It's coming up. Jason Mewes got to make out with Shannon Elizabeth, like big time, like tongue and everything. Lucky motherfucker. Fall in love. There it was.
Oh my god, do you get your results with that?
Oh, what, this? No, I use it for protection, you know, so no guy's trying to grab my shit or anything.
Dude, I just filled the cup.
Hi, I'm Justin.
I am so fucking yours. I mean, hi, I'm Jay. This is my hetero life mate, Silent Bob.
It's nice to meet you.
Justice, son. It's a nice name.
Justice in a tree. F-U-C-K-I-N-G.
You come around here often?
Oh, I'm not from around here. My friends and I are on the road trip.
Oh, yeah.
Friends, huh? Where they at?
Oh.
Eliza Dushku's the hottest one. Free refills. Actually, I'm good. Anyway.
This is Jay and Silent Bob. Guys, this is Chrissy, Missy, and Chrissy.
Sissy, Missy, and
Where did they
Chrissy.
come from? The man inside, the man inside. Yeah, I don't know if that's what you're gonna eat, Chucky.
Sure it is, Judge.
Oh my gosh, you just called Chrissy Jug. Want it. Chrissy, no! We're in the middle of suburbia, Chrissy. Let's try and act like it.
What's with the knife? You having cake or something?
What's with the knife? We having cake or something? That's one of my favorite lines. Jay's so fucking stupid.
You got this. You remember those jobs about this? Leave the job? No. They're just gonna tag along for a few months. They won't get in the way, I swear. I swear, I don't know what's on your fucking brain, Ripley. Fine. They can ride with us, but they are so out of here before we get you over. On a visit.
I can't believe the fuck out of the bar. I can't believe fine-ass bitches like yourself eat that shit. You know the bad food makes girls party? Hey, what's all this talk about partying?
Hi, friend. This is Brett. He's the best, too. Brett, how did you realize that girls don't fart?
Of course they don't. Only skeevy stoners fart. What up, homies? 3 guys, 4 girls. What's the deal, boys? Hey, Mr. Sunny Sky, don't spray that aerosol in my eye. Right, I don't really know.
guys like a cover band or something?
We're the Kansas State chapter of SAC, Students Against Animal Cruelty. We're on our way to Colorado to get back on high. Yeah!
What the fuck are you bitches babbling about?
Hey, watch the language, little boy. There's females present.
There's females present?
Pharmaceuticals is a medical lab where they perform gross experiments on animals.
What kind of animals are we talking about here? Bears, rhinos, and shit?
No. More like dogs, cats, rabbits, muskrats, beavers, heck, even monkeys. If we don't speak up for them, who will? Right, Chelsea?
Right.
Greg, can I talk to you over here for a second?
If you were a sheep, would you fuck a sheep? The guy's not one of us. He said he'd fuck a sheep.
Be honest, Joe, you're down with this fucking fine-ass pussy, right?
I'm down with this because I love animals, stupid.
Even sheep?
Of course. Sheep are beautiful creatures.
They're beautiful, aren't they? Okay, yes. So you fuck a sheep, right?
What is your damage, little boy? You got a sick and twisted world perspective.
Now, you're misunderstanding me, Prince Valiant. I mean, if you were another sheep, would you fuck a sheep if you were another sheep? Says you put it that way.
Yeah.
Would you ask? I would.
Yeah, I was.
So. Yo, this motherfucker ain't one of us. He said he'd fuck a sheep! Wait, no! Now we'll still be a dirty sheep fucker!
Dirty sheep fucker. Ethan, you wish you had a table like that? It's just a, if you're talking about what I got, it's just a light box, just something I bought separately. It's something on my desk. So I can trace the skeevy, ugly drawing underneath into clean pencils.
You did? Oh, I bet she was a lucky girl.
Look, fuck that fat fuck. I'm trying to tell a story here.
Right.
Anyway, we were talking to Brody and he told us about the Blonde Men and Chronic movie. So we went to see Holden McNeil and he showed us the internet. And that's where we found all these little fucking jerk-offs talking shit about us. So we decided to go to Hollywood and stop the movie from getting made. And that was you.
I have no idea what you just said.
You get that a lot. She like animals, huh? That's the word I said.
Oh, I've had this light box. I bought it. I mean, you know,
Trouser snake.
years and years ago. I was broke too, but I just saved up money and found a good one, and I've had it for fuck it might be 20 years at this point. And honestly, it's the same light bulbs inside it. I don't think I've changed the bulbs inside this thing once.
We big slapped that motherfucker and sent it back. So it's smooth sailing.
Now that I've said that, the bulbs will burn out like tonight.
Oh, shit. Don't tell me you're thinking of whipping your dick out this fine piece of woman, are you? Tell you what. Look over at Soundbot and see if he thinks it's a good idea to whip your dick out. That's it, boy. Put the dick down. You gotta go from the heart, yo. No little perv bullshit's gonna work for this one. Be smooth. Be dumb on doing your shit. I gotta go beat the shit out of two sucker punching little bitches. Remember, don't pull your dick out until she asks. Or until she's sleeping. Looking at smooth pimp bangers myself to help me out. I'll keep talking, I'm sure I do. I do everything. I mean, you guys. I do everything you guys. You know, that's my shit.
Okay, well, let me talk to the other girls.
Jesus loves the little children.
fuck off once when I was stuck up. Or collect fucking pepper spray everything. You know what, Fox? Be the one.
Be the one.
Why the fuck did you let that little stone tear Brent out of the van? Oh, please. If I had to listen to one more of those stupid songs, I was going to throw them out myself. We needed Brent. Didn't have passage, remember? So I didn't think you were going to stop Jay from throwing them out. Yeah, I didn't want to go on cover. Cover smother. You all hated his songs. I'm very expensive game here in Chester. I'm the brains, Christopher Braun, and Mrs. Petro. But lately, I'm still figuring out the story. Shit, you need to be such a line. If you are a guy, well, you guys can just do it in the hot guy thing. Didn't do it, you're out of the gang, Dexter. Everyone's crush on you, Stephen, since you're so fucking lovely.
I think I'm going to wrap it up a little bit early tonight. This is all I got the energy for tonight. Hell yeah. Patrick, what's up? You had to put your dog down today. Oh shit, that sucks. That's never good, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, that sucks, man. Dave Brewer, you know it's bedtime. You start screwing up your drawing. Yeah, I've been there before. Okay, Ojo, do I do freelance work for any publisher? Nope, I sure don't. I'm just a dumbass on my own time, just doing it just 'cause. I'm a nobody, so... Yeah, I would like to get paid, but that's a lot easier said than done. So I'm just working on just getting myself paid by creating my own stuff, building my own YouTube channel, and making something that hopefully a crowdfunder will be successful on, and maybe I can create my own income, you know? We'll see. We will see. No, I've never sent anything to anybody. I've never been good enough. You know, I don't think I'm good enough now. But back in a time when editors would maybe look at people's work, when comic publishers were hiring like that, which I don't think they are anymore because there's just no comic industry really to support just actively searching for random people. No, I never did. Well, I guess way back when I was really young, I did send some stuff to Top Cow for a talent search they were doing, but, you know, that was never going to go anywhere for me because I was god-awful. I just lament the idea that if I've ever gotten good in my life, it's just right now way late in my life. I'm like, why did it take me so long to get to a level where I'm like not completely embarrassed by what I do? I don't know. It's alright. Like I said, I think the future of the comics industry, in America at least, is personally, like, crowdfunded, independent stuff. Marvel and DC aren't going to really be driving things in numbers like they used to, so I think it's all crowdfunder stuff. I guess I'll try my hand at it, see what we can do. See, KOJC, I don't want to try out for them. I want to do my own stuff. I'm too late in my life. I don't care, you know? Why should I care when I can just make my own thing, you know? I get your point, but I'm like, nah, I'll try to bet on myself. You know, I'm 48. I'm just going to try and make my own thing and bet on myself and see what I can make happen. Sheldon, no, I'm not completely embarrassed. I mean, sometimes I feel like I do stuff that looks all right, but then I just compare it to the works of the masters that I love, and I'm like, after all this time, I still have so far to go. But like, this is okay, I guess. You know, I don't know. Then I do a drawing with a girl with huge boobs, and I'm like, yeah, I can draw. Look at that. That's what the fans want. That's how you get a successful crowdfunder. This is slut books, porn books. Seems to be. Yeah, OnlyFans books, right? Basically. Anyway, guys, I appreciate it. I'm going to shut down for now. Appreciate it as always. I'll catch everyone later.